Alright guys, welcome back to another mail day. Got some cool stuff I want to show off. Pretty eclectic group of mail day actually when you look at all the cards I'm going to have here, but I'm going to start off with a TTM return that I had. Pretty cool. So I sent to James Lofton and got this back. This is his rookie card, autograph, Hall of Fame 03, and then he puts 2020 on there, the year he signs it, I guess, which is pretty cool. But I had 3 of his cards that are in pretty good shape. I would say, though, he did a little corner damage when he sent them back to me, but that's okay. It was nice of him to sign. I think I sent like 20 bucks, and he signed 3 of them for me, so here's the second one. And this one came back, it still had really nice corners on it, so this one I'll probably do a grade plus autograph on, but came out pretty good. But nice blue Sharpie, pretty excited about that. And he threw in a card, so one of his Hall of Fame cards that he gets from 2003 that the Hall of Fame gives to the players, he signed it and sent it. So my 3 card request came back as 4 cards, which is pretty cool. So anyway, he's a good guy, he's an easy TTM. I think it was a 10-day turnaround, so if you got some Lofton cards out there, look up his address and send them out. Alright, on to some other stuff I picked up. So I think he's going to be a future Hall of Famer, possibly, Chauncey Billups. This is his 97 Press Pass autograph card. These are the certified autographs, which aren't super tough to find, but they are drying up out there. I like them because they look like TTMs. they use Sharpies on them, him, Duncan, McGrady, all those guys. So, excited about that. Then I got lots of shine. So, here's a Stockton Silver Refractor from 96. Got Van Exel there in the background, which is pretty cool. I'm a big 96 Finest guy, so I did pick up this as well. It's a top Finest Yarmer Yager. I'm a Pittsburgh fan, so this was like a no-brainer. It was just a couple bucks. Really clean. This is an encased card, so this is out of 2006 Topps Chrome. This is the Brett Favre, the red refractor. I think these are $2.59. Yeah. So, to me, it was a no-brainer. It was like $5 or $6. I was like, yeah, I gotta grab that. So, cool card. Probably my favorite year of Finest, I guess, between 96 and 95. I just love these cards with the artwork in the background. Kind of reminds me of the old, what are they, baseball cards, like Joe DiMaggio's and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It was just pretty cool. Pretty well centered too, this LJ. Paid a couple bucks for it. I think it'll 10, so I'm going to send it in. Typically, all these refractors that I bought had foil on them. I took all the foil off just because I personally don't like them. Got this off a guy off Facebook. So this is the gold refractor, Troy Aikman. Really excited to add this to the collection too. The golds are just my favorite. I mean, they're absolutely amazing. A little bit centering off, so probably a 9, but I'm okay with that. Been big into star basketball. I know there's a lot of reproduction out there, so you gotta be careful what you're buying. So there's certain buyers I use, or certain sellers I use that I buy from. So I got this Isaiah Thomas, best of the best, 86. This stuff's starting to dry up, so if you're into it, you might want to start grabbing some now. This is the Wilkins Court King. Not my favorite card, but it was really well centered, so I grabbed it. Here's another one, the best set. Really clean. One of my favorite poses here is Drexler on this Franz. So this is cool. He's got his knees bent. He's doing the whole Clyde the Glide thing, so pretty excited when I saw this pop up, and the centering wasn't terrible on it. Usually right to left on these are really, really bad, and they kind of hug that left line of the card. This one I paid a little more for just because it was extremely clean. I missed out on a graded 8.5, but when I saw this one, I popped up on it. So this is pretty nice. This Clyde Drexler here, 86, team set. Love the pose, the action, going in for the layup, the finger roll. Just really cool. Really clean. So I'm hoping this gems. It'd be pretty cool. Alright, back to my tops nows. I did break down and buy the Trout. I did like this card a lot better than when I saw the first Trout. But you know what? The first Trout's on fire. So you know that was my miss. I knew I should have grabbed it just from an investment perspective, but I didn't. I didn't like the cards, so I personally didn't grab it. You live and you learn. Picked up this as well. These are drying up. I don't know if you guys have been watching it, but Mitch Richmond, 89 hoops, Gem Mint 10. Fleers are pretty much impossible to find, so somebody's already went through and grabbed them all. I went through sold listings, and it looked like, you know, a few people had grabbed all of them that were out there. So even 4 Sharp Corners used to have, you know, 50 of these on their website. They don't have any more either. So I don't know if that's something to come or what, but I figured with everything in 88 popping, 89 might as well jump on board now before the prices get any higher. Now this one's gonna be hard to see based on my camera angle here, but this is a 70 Gail Goodrich and a PSA 8, so another Hall of Famer. Guy had a pretty good career. I think he averaged about 18 points, but during the core of his career, he's in the mid-20s, so not bad at all. He's only 6'1" guard, so not a huge guy, but back then size was a little bit different in the NBA. But it was a pretty cool card. I actually bought the 69, and the guy accidentally sent me the 70 and an 8. And ironically, I bought this exact card in a 5 off the same guy. So we're doing a little bit of dealing back and forth, and I'm going to keep the 8. I'm going to get the 69, and I may also pick up the 5. The goal with these was to send out a TTM and get these signed. I also have the 71, which is my favorite set. So anyway, so that's what Mailday. Not a lot of top high-end stuff, just a lot of different things, and just having fun with it. Market's on fire right now, so looking for stuff that hasn't risen is becoming kind of the goal, and it's getting harder and harder because almost everything is going up right now. So, and I'm not one to really try to jump in and buy at the peak. I don't know if you guys are, but you know, Trouts are pressing 3,000. At this point, with the way the cards are rising in the market, I'm just going to come to the realization that there's certain cards I'm just not going to get. And I'm okay with that now. You know, back in the day, I used to put cards off and be like, I'll get it later, I'll get it later. And then it pops and you end up paying a little bit more for it. But the rates that things are popping and the speed in which they're going right now, it's just some cards you just got to let go and be willing to get other stuff. So that's where I'm at on a few things. There are some investment pieces that I am picking up that I might show down the line. Not high end, but looking from a quantity perspective. So I will keep you posted on that when I post my next mail day, probably, depending on how many I can round up between now and then. I think there's certain cards in the market right now that are primed to go, and I'm actually going to take a leap and buy some quantity and see what happens. So, all right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate it. Thanks for your time.